Hello, my friends. I'm Zelda Kelly, and welcome to Seeing Crime. And today I've got something a little different for you. In the past few weeks, maybe even months, weeks probably, there's one particular card that keeps showing up. It's this one. Now, every time it has, I kept saying that I felt that it was 7 jurors. Seven jurors would come forward. 7 jurors. And then it dawned on me. It's not jurors. It's justices. This has a lot to do with Karen Reed's motion to dismiss. And that is for count 1 and 3 that was filed by the defense team led by Martin Weinberg for that particular filing. I know he's going to be arguing in front of the Supreme Court, the Massachusetts Supreme Court, that is. There's going to be oral arguments coming in November. I want to take a look at this situation and just see if there's anything that comes out. The reason that this person is voided is because, and look, they're standing in front of these 7 cups that are emotional and all different sizes and shapes and opinions. So maybe that's what it was, but this person is voided out because we're not supposed to be concentrating on this person. We're supposed to be concentrating on the cups, the justices. So we're going to put this to the side and see what comes up. I'm not using the Kipper today because I'm going to use 2 tarot decks and I want to see what comes out for them. Also, I have the Piotnik deck here and then my friend, once again, the Cartomancy deck. So we're going to put this to the side, the hand, and maybe we're going to put those to the side and we'll start out with just a few cards from this Mythic Tarot deck first. The Mythic Tarot deck, I know a lot of you like these and I'm going to use them. The energy is really good and high today. So, the Lover's card. I always say I feel that's also a Gemini, but I also feel that it is Karen and Officer John. The Fool. The 10 of Wands. Wow. I'm shuffling again because these cards came out and there were some that flipped over. My apologies, they hit my thumb. But these cards came out in a reading yesterday and I've used these cards since. Just like this. And I'm sitting here shuffling in front of you. I think all of these cards came out in that reading yesterday about Hank Brennan, except for this one. And we're going to take it. And we're going to lay out 2 more. The 4 of Cups. The Queen of Swords always comes out for this case. We're going to put these to the side. The Lovers being Officer John and Karen, self-explanatory, but there looks like there is a soldier, a divine soldier standing behind here, which I like that. The Fool, starting over, wiping the slate clean, starting from ground zero. Why do I say that? Is because this Fool card is the first card in the tarot deck and considered null, N-U-L-L. It doesn't mean that he's foolish, he's going to be jumping off of a cliff. It means that he's almost like a newborn that really doesn't know a lot about the journey. And when you get this, wiping the slate clean and starting over fits in definitely and a new beginning, like this particular card with the Fool. This Ten of Wands, maybe the Ten of Wands didn't come out. Maybe it did. I'm not sure. But this Ten of Wands comes out and says this is a fire element. That's why you see all these little flames on top of the wands. You see here he is surrounded by those. The tens in the tarot mean that this is it. You've come to you've done as much as you can, and now it's time to take these lessons and begin again, or begin another journey. And that's what this Ten of Wands is. This Ten of Wands, look, it's taken all these fiery elements, and going forward again, we've got Hank Brennan now that is going to be handling this case, the defense attorney that is working with the CW. So he's going to be gathering up all those fiery elements for this brand new case. And right here, the Empress card, the birth of a brand new beginning. She's pretty good, isn't she? The Hanged Man. And I think what's going to happen is that during this oral arguments, Attorney Martin Weinberg is going to start looking at things, or he may argue this in a different perspective. And I think that's what's going to just really make this so positive for the Karen Reed case. I am a true believer that if it weren't for Martin Weinberg, this wouldn't have gotten this far, and we would not have gotten the 7 Supremes. And I'll spare you what I've been doing when I say the Supremes. But I just don't feel that, because see, we look at the card from a different angle. It changes the perspective. And that's what this is. Changing the perspective and the way you look at things. That's the way it is. Now, the Four of Cups. These Four of Cups coming together almost in an advice capacity. Do you see? Look at this. Now, these are all based on Roman mythology, but look at this building. I mean, that's kind of got this Supreme Court-y feel to it, doesn't it? That justice, looking for justice, feeling that there's got to be some justice there. And advice. Queen of Swords is up, and she's at the ready. She's this queen who is no nonsense, because she is the queen of messages. She's an air element. And the messages are based on what she can put into order. See, she's got a sword there, and she's pouring out water. And it's basically saying, look, I'm just no nonsense. If I have to pour out this water to balance things, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's what she's doing. There's going to be a balance now that you're going to be seeing with these justices. Now, I'm going to lay out these particular cards, and we're going to see. So was this jury? Was this justices? I don't know. It keeps coming out, sorry. It keeps coming out. It kept coming out. And it sure felt like jury, but you know what? They're going there on behalf of saying that the jury was not polled correctly. And they were not. So it ties in, and these cards flew out, and they hit my thumb. But I'm going to tell you, this energy has been wild today. And there's another one that is flipped over, and we're going to take it. It's the Two of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. Queen of Cups. Ah, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. This is definitely juggling things around. There's no doubt about it. And it's not only money, but it's waiting for, doing the best you can to juggle things until your ship comes in. It's almost like waiting for payday. It's beautiful and wonderful. This Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is this, you know, it looks dire straits, doesn't it? And it's right on top of the Four of Cups. Does this mean that this is negative? Because in the Cartomancy, and I'm going to tell you this, we have both the no and the yes. The Cartomancy is the Ten of Spades. This is the Ten of Swords in this guy, and it looks like dire straits. But there is light. Now, not on this particular deck, but on the original deck, there is light with on the horizon where the sun is coming up, which means the sun will come up again. I'm thinking that this is going to go negatively for the CW. Queen of Cups, that is Karen. Karen is the Queen of Cups. That is equal to the Queen of Hearts in the Cartomancy deck. However, there have been times that she is the Queen of Clubs, only because of the money aspect of the case. But in this particular case, she's been pretty emotional, but I'm going to tell you she's standing strong. And believe me, there's more going to come out because these are all memories. And those memories, she's going to start recollecting more, lots more. I like this. This is the Nine of Cups. Look how proud he is. Sitting there, he's accomplished what he set out to accomplish. He's got them lined up like little trophies. A little red tam on his little hat is a power position. And look at his confidence. Looks like he's ready to just jump up and go to work at any moment. This is the yes card. This is the dream fulfilled, the yes card, the wish fulfilled, the manifestation card. I believe that they have an excellent chance of going forward and making sure that everything is A-okay in this. I'm going to lay out two more. Making sure that everything is A-okay. Yes. Ace of Cups, if I can talk today. Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning. Your cup runneth over with emotion, and that is a timing card as well. One more. The Ten of Wands. Same card. This Ten of Wands is definitely taking what you have learned and taking all of this information ahead of you, forward, going into something. Forewarned is forearmed is hello, can I even say that? Forewarned is forearmed. Taking everything in and putting it ahead of you. What does that mean? Look how he's holding this. Doesn't mean that he's going to carry the wands on his back as an afterthought. He's going to put them up front. So he has learned that lesson and it won't happen again. But he's about to share these lessons. And that is what's going on now with this appeal. Putting these to the side. Cartomancy. Let's see what comes up with Cartomancy. Two of Diamonds. They handle this thing like a business. Ten of Hearts, the Five of Spades. 5 of diamonds, Jack of clubs, and look at the triple nickel there that we've got. Look at that. 9 of diamonds, the 6 of clubs, King of diamonds. I believe that is, oh, that's a Gemini card, and this is a Gemini card here. So I wonder who's Gemini in the mix. But this is a Virgo card. You know who's a Virgo? Uncle Brian. Look, my dears. Look. This is the same. This is the no card. The 10 of spades. All right, so let's dig into this and see exactly what all this means, because actually I could lay out the whole deck and it's telling us the story. I want to lay out, though, 2 more and see where we are on this. Okay, oh boy, timing for sure. And I think I've told you about this 4 of clubs. All right, my darlings, they are definitely handling this as though it's a business. And I guess it is. It's law business. This 10 of hearts is a success card, and it is over Karen and John, Officer John. This 5 of spades with the 5 of diamonds and the 5 of clubs on each side of this jack. They are trying to expand. The CW now is trying to expand what they're doing with Karen Reed. I'm wondering if they're going to try to find something to recharge her on. I can't help it based on what I'm seeing here. Can they do that? Absolutely, they can do that. Right now, she's had a mistrial. They could recharge her for anything. And I'm wondering if there's a slight chance. But I think that's been on the table, and I think it's been discussed based on what I'm seeing here. Because they know they have a losing case. Are they trying to see what else they can charge her with? Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? Probably not. But it's possible, and if they start playing around like that, then all of us are going to know, look, they're trying to do what they can do to make sure that she's not going to walk. Because there were mistakes made. We all know that. And purposefully and purposely compelled, seed planted the SOS method, and on purpose they were made. And I believe this came up in the reading yesterday about Hank Brennan, this new interest. He's the new kid on the block. This is a new progress that the CW feels that they have, but it's going to backfire on them based on this 5 of spades. This is a timing card. I believe this will totally be over in the spring. I keep seeing March. I don't know why, what's going on there. But here's something for the CW, and this is 6 of clubs, thank you, is that this is a need for caution. Don't overdo it. Don't extend it. I don't think the CW will listen to that. They're going to go out full bore. Now, I don't want you to think that they are going to charge Karen again, because I think there's a very slim chance. But there's a chance, and I think it's been on the table and discussed. Let me say that. This card right here, the 4 of clubs, considered the devil's bedpost. Getting in bed with the devil. That's an old saying. I believe that that's what Hank is doing. He's getting in bed with the CW. Metaphorically speaking, obviously, in my opinion. It's a card that basically says that you can be swindled, you can have a lack of trust from the past, you can be in a position where you ain't feeling so good because you know the gauntlet is about to drop, and this is a big warning card. Why do they call it the devil's bedpost? Well, if you look down on top of a old-fashioned canopy bed, you see the 4 bedposts. That's why they call it that. I'm wondering if this air sign card right here is Hank. I'm not sure. I don't know his birthday, and I don't need to. But we've got Brian there, who definitely, Brian and Jennifer, will play a huge, big role. So before we say goodbye, I'm going to put out a couple of these cards. Thoughts, absolutely. Fortune, yes. A journey, it's going to be a minute, and it's going to cost Karen a fortune. It has already. And the anger. I think when this is all said and done, the anger that we're going to see come out of the CW and everyone else, because they know, pardon me, I'm going to say this. Pardon me. Allergies, my darling. I'm going to say this. The moment that Karen can walk away from this free, Canton, Dedden, wherever, the state of Massachusetts better get their checkbook out. 8 of Wands. This is going to come quickly. This is just going to just sail quickly and out of the blue. And well, those are 2 dolphins. They're not fish. They're technically mammals, but they're in the sea. And I don't know. Liz, I'm just going to say this. The CW and Hank Brennan are going to have their work cut out for them, because this card right here has told us that there are 7. And I'm going to hang on to going in front of those 7 justices. 7 justices. One more card, you know I can't help it. And there is the 4 of Wands. Home. Home. Didn't we have one of those cards down here? I think we did somewhere. But it's the home. It's definitely around home. And there's a celebration coming too, and it will be from Karen's side. My loves, please do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and if you would like to have a reading with me, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Come on over onto my Patreon and see the definite predictions I have about the American election that's going to be happening in about another 6 weeks or less. So thank you so much, my darlings, for being here. You don't know how much I appreciate you. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. But I'm really digging this, because look at that. That looks so Supreme Courty to me. I love it. I appreciate you all so much. You be well. Be watchmen. And I'll see you back here really, really soon. Bye for now.